Hi, and welcome to Q&A with Spirit. I'm Shelley. In this episode, I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing, and I'm going to share a little bit about what I've been going through lately. So, how are you feeling? We're in the last few days of the year of the snake in Chinese astrology. The year of the fire horse begins on February 17th. Are you finding that there's anything coming up right now that is no longer in alignment with your higher self that's being asked to shed? For me, I'm going through a bit of an last initiation, being asked to shed the last of my doubts. I currently sit with around $200 to my name. And my connection to spirit through the tool that I use has been rather inconsistent. So I haven't had a lot coming in financially as of the last few months. And while in the past, this would have prompted a lot of fear and a lot of my ego mind trying to figure out what I need to do to bring in money. And that never seemed to work for me. But I am choosing to see this as an opportunity to sink more into my level of trust and surrender to the flow of life. You may ask, how can I be at peace with just $200 in the bank? Well, to be honest, it's because I know with a capital K that I am so loved, guided, supported, protected, and always provided for by the universe. That I have a incredible spirit team and my higher self and a connection to source that gives me more peace than money ever could. And the truth is that every single one of you have this same support. I did a mushroom journey recently, and in that journey, I had the experience of feeling that I was God or source experiencing life through the eyes of Shelley. It was incredibly, incredibly profound. I also saw the orchestration behind the veil that is there to ensure that everything that is meant for us arrives. It's kind of like the background crew of a Broadway play, making sure everything goes according to plan. I even received the information that the sacred union relationship coming into my life after close to 16 years of being single was planned eons ago. And I felt the true perfection in all of life, even the chaos and the darkness that is being revealed on this planet at this time. I saw the perfection in all of it, not from a human ego mind perspective, where people are suffering, where we believe in good and bad and right and wrong. But from a higher perspective, I saw how the darkness and the shadows are there to be catalysts for humanity's continued awakening. If you are currently going through a struggle in your life, I know it can be hard to trust that everything is happening for your highest good, or that there's a bigger reason why you're going through what you're experiencing based on your soul's plan for growth and evolution. But the more you can surrender to the flow of life and trust that you are so divinely love guided, protected, supported, and provided for, the more you will begin to see the miracles roll in. When you can tell your ego to get in the back seat and let your higher self take the wheel, you'll start to experience reality very differently. I could give you so many examples from my own life of all the miracles that rolled in when I started to truly trust and surrender. But the one I'll share with you now is the fact that over these last 2 years, as I haven't had money to pay for rent here in Mexico, the universe has provided me over and over and over again with a free home to live in. The first few months, I paid about $150 per month for about the first 5 months. And then after that, about 5 different places were offered to me in which I have been living completely for free. I didn't have to search. I didn't have to chase. I didn't even have to vision board. They literally were presented to me simply because I trusted that the universe would provide, and it did. If you'd like to hear more about all the other miracles that have come into my life when I learned to trust and surrender, you can check out my book. It's all in there. It's called Strip Bare, and I'll leave a link to a video in which I read the first 2 chapters right up here. Lastly, I just truly hope you know how loved and supported you are by the unseen forces that are out there. If you'd like to share anything that came up during this video or an experience that you've had of a miracle when you chose to trust and surrender, I would love to hear about it in the comments. That's all for today. Until next time, my beloveds, I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.